Hi, my name is Ben Hawker. You may know me as the baritone of Pratt Street Power, but as of 48 hours ago, I'm a member of the Alexandria Harmonizers.
Hey, I'm Zach Sandler, and I'm a baritone in the Harmonizers. I've been in the group for about 4 years. I have to say that every Tuesday night, I leave rehearsal feeling better and happier and more joyful than I did coming in.
My name is Brigham Blackhurst. I've been with the Alexandria Harmonizers for a year and a half now. I sing bass. I joined the group when I moved out to Virginia from Arizona.
I'm Cooper Schwartz. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Been a member of the Harmonizers since October 2025, so I guess that's 8 months now. And I sing baritone in the Harmonizers.
Hi, my name is Bruce Freeman. I'm a bass in the Alexandria Harmonizers. I used to be a baritone for many years, but as I've gotten older, my voice has changed a little bit.
I'm E.J. Harold, and I sing lead in the Harmonizers as part of the Alexandria A Cappella Collective.
Hi, my name is Devontae Lucas. I am a harmonizer and I am a bass, but I am also a choir teacher.
When Joe introduced the set to us, it caught me a little bit by surprise. It was a very bold choice. But I think that's the point. That's why we sing, to share these stories of people whose stories aren't often told.
My first impression when Joe introduced the set was that it seems like it's a pretty big thing for us to do. I've admittedly never been a part of a barbershop competition before, so I don't know how much is the sets just like, here's a song and then here's another song, versus how much are we telling a whole story. But it was like, this seems cool. It's something that's definitely related to barbershop, even though they didn't specifically sing it. And I'm excited to learn more as long as we do it right. And so far, I mean, it's been awesome.
I saw on Facebook the marketing behind what the Harmonizers are doing, and I came to a rehearsal a couple weeks ago and saw the set in full and was truly moved. I think that this is a story that is being told with extraordinary levels of care. It's a story that we need to hear in today's climate, in any climate. I had a conversation with Joe and I said, what would it take for me to come join and be a part of the ride? And we graciously worked out a plan, and I'm now a harmonizer.
I was one of that initial cadre that during the Midwinter Convention saw Harmony, the musical, on Broadway, and as a result was encouraging Joe to go, because I thought it would be pretty significant from a historical perspective, and that several of the songs I thought could apply at a contest set for the chorus. For me, this is very significant in the fact that this little known group, I think, kind of talks about the joys, yet the sorrows of, and the highs and lows of being at the wrong place at the wrong time, possibly, and how much more success they could have had if it would have been under different circumstances. And so, since I didn't know about it until I saw the musical, and I know there's probably a lot of others that didn't, I thought it would be pretty important. We as the Harmonizers have done stuff with Fairfield 4 and learned some Negro spirituals and that type of thing. So we thought, I think this is another great step in trying to help educate everyone on close harmony.
As a young man, I was an Army officer, and my first overseas assignment was Germany. We were received by a German couple because, quite literally, there was no room at the inn due to a local festival. So we stayed with them for a couple of days and became fast friends in that short connection. Over time, we got to know them a lot better. And as we spent more and more time with them, they kept telling us how much they loved Americans. But finally, one day, the husband rolled up his sleeve and pointed to a tattoo on his arm. It wasn't a Jewish tattoo. It was a Wehrmacht tattoo. He had been identified when he enlisted into the German army in the closing days of the war with a number to mark him. That story brought World War II to life for me. And hearing that story in comparison with the story that we're presenting as part of our competition set makes that story of the Comedian Harmonists so much more real to me, and infuses my performance with a lot of emotion.
The meaning of harmony goes past just the history, even though the history is important. Where I just said farewell to my seniors, and I actually used the last phrase in Stars in the Night. Despite all the chaos, we had harmony. And that's how I felt about those students as they left, because this gift of harmony brought us together and made us better and made us a family. So this set actually means more than just the history of it all, but it also means this harmony is what unites us through chaos and pain and strife. It makes the world better.
And to tell this story is something that is truly special. And as someone who has had many amazing barbershop highlights throughout my career as a barbershopper, I'm so excited to go on this journey with the chorus.
We're looking forward to performing this set for everyone. Hope to see you in St. Louis.
I hope to see you in St. Louis. It's going to be a great performance.
Harmony, we sing in harmony like the robins in Herald Square. Diddly, diddly.